Hello, hello. This is
Yeah,
Notary Life
play
with Kimmi. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. I was trying to play the little intro for y'all, and I
didn't work.
was moving too slow. Well, welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I'm Kimmi, and I'm here with Angela and Alexis. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, it's Alexis with Mobile Notary Services by Alexis.
Hi, I'm Angela with AJ Mobile Notary.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to Notary Mentor Mondays. If you have any questions, we'll have you go ahead and start dropping them. And we're here for you tonight. It's all about you. We don't have a specific topic tonight. So we'll just take your questions about your business and see how we can help you to grow. Let me just see what's going on Facebook right quick. I'm gonna say hey and welcome. Hey Kimba, long time no hear from. How you been? Hey Jaylene and Penny and Taisha. Taisha, we are so proud of you. Yeah, she was in Facebook talking about her first signing, right?
Her
Yeah,
first signing.
yeah, first signing and training with Angela. What's up, down south? How are you?
Hey,
Welcome,
down south.
welcome. Hey, Nicole. And to everyone that will be joining us on the replay, welcome, welcome. So I was trying to think if I had a story. I worked today. I worked on Sunday, yesterday. Oh, you've been recovering from surgery. Okay. Oh, girl, yeah. I'm like, where you been at? Yes, Taisha, you are so welcome. Hey, DJS, you being nice out there to your clients? How's it going in New York? What's up? What's up? Hey, Nia Monique, Dimitri. Hey, welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and start dropping them. Hey, Christina, I missed you up there. Welcome. Drop your comments in the chat. Hey, Juju, welcome. So yeah, I worked on Sunday. I had a fingerprinting job, and I had the same person had a fingerprint. She needed fingerprints done, and she also needed what was her other thing? Oh, she was selling a property. So I gave her a really good deal because she is a really great client. I've done like maybe 8 jobs for her,
Mm,
and she also referred me to her brother.
okay.
Yeah, so I gave her a really good deal. So at first we were there like 40 minutes. And I kept saying, "Ooh, Angela said they love your hat.
Oh, thank
I
you.
like that hot pink too." So I gave her a really good deal. So Valerie's in Columbus. Yes, I've been to Columbus. I've been to Columbus. You guys have any questions tonight? What's going on in your businesses? What's going on with you guys? Hey, Aisha, how are you over on Facebook? What's going on in your business, Angela?
Well, I'm out of the office this week.
Yes, we ain't mad at you. We know you be working hard.
I'm out of the office this week.
Like for real, for real. So are you having your calls come to me this week?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a good tip. Let's talk about that right quick. So while Angela's out of the office, and I was also out last week, I was out last week, and I had my calls forwarded to Angela, and I left a message on my answering machine. It says, "Hey, this is Kimberly. Unfortunately, I'm out of the office," and give the date range that I'm out of the office. Please call Angela if you need notary services. It would be her pleasure to assist you, and I'll see you when I get back, something like that, whatever. And then so that's a tip for you guys too. When you are out of the office, let your clients know that you're serious about their business because you can't help them today, but they won't forget, even
Mm-mm.
though they were trying to get me, that I am the one referred them to Angela. People think that is so professional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. Angela and I have had several conversations. She and I live closer than myself and Alexis, so we do a lot more business together. But yeah, they love when I refer to Angela. For some reason, I can't do it. If Angela can't do it, she'll send it to me. Actually, we have a couple more notaries that we've trained in our area that we feel comfortable to refer assignments to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good. So I haven't gotten a call from anybody yet, Angela. And then I have to start checking more of my spam calls because remember you told me that some of
Yep.
those spam calls are actually
People
clients.
calling.
So I don't know. I haven't been answering my spam. I got to get better about that. Sharia, what's going on? Let me say hey to a few more people over here and then we'll start hitting some of these questions. If you guys have any questions, please drop it. If you want to come up on stage and talk about your business one on one or three on one, we'll help you. Deborah, what's going on with you?
Hello.
How are you? Deborah says, hey everyone, I got my Deborah Jones from Cedar Hills, Texas, and received my notary package in the mail today. I'm so excited to begin my journey. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Deborah.
Yes, we are always so excited. And there's so many documents out there, guys. There are over 1 billion documents that are notarized um annually. So there's plenty of room for everybody. Asia says, I'm a new notary and like to know where to start. Asia, fill out the contact us form over at the intake form at Notary Educators, and we will give you a call and let you know what your next steps should be. Okay, I had about 3 of those today.
Mhm.
It went very well. Some people needed a course from us, some people did not. They just needed to know what to do.
Right.
So if we can help you in any way, that's what we'll do. We always say that. So a couple people did need 1 or 2 courses. Some people needed one of the live course. Some
Mhm.
other people just needed a little guidance and direction. So those intake calls are scheduled for less than 10 minutes, but you'd be surprised at what you can get accomplished in 10 minutes.
Mhm.
All right. What other questions do we have tonight? Let's see. Hey, Celeste. Valerie says she signed up for the apostille class
Yes,
and
Valerie.
property inspector.
Okay.
Yes, very good. And what do you do as a property inspector? Do you just go out and look at the property?
I actually had one of those come to my email like on Friday.
Okay.
A company contacted me and they asked me could I do a property inspection, and they said to go and take uh, 5 pictures
Okay.
on each side of the property and take a picture of the front yard.
What was the fee like, if I may ask?
So and take one picture, and it was ended up being $40.
Okay. How far was it from your house?
I can't remember because I emailed them back.
You emailed them, yes or no?
I couldn't do it.
Okay. Okay. Well, for $40, I mean,
I would have done it.
I was gonna say depending on how far it was.
No,
Yeah.
you know where it was? It was in Lawrenceville because they when they emailed me, they said we have this property in your area, and I
Okay.
remembered it was Lawrenceville. So yes, and
So
you
it
know I'm
depends
right
on
there at
how
Lawrenceville.
far. Yeah. So Angela's kind of at the borderline. So it depends on how far for
Hmm.
me if I would have done that or not. Let me say hey to Linda. Welcome, Linda. What is going on? Linda's making some strides in her business. We see it all in Facebook. We appreciate you
Yep.
sharing. Yes, Linda's been with us. She's day one too.
Yep.
Hey, KBS, welcome. Shannon B is in the house. What's going on with you, Shannon? Anybody want to come up tonight and talk about their business? Hey, Celeste, Valerie, what's going on? So let's see. We got this. Let me make sure I'm not missing no questions here. Oh, Linda said, I wanted to share when you could take a small ad out of your church bulletin. The calls do come in. Oh, that's a good idea.
Great
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Anywhere somebody will let you advertise. So if your church will let you put it in the bulletin, that's a great idea.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. I actually get a lot of I had a referral yesterday actually. Someone needed translation services, which I do not offer. My Spanish is not like that. They wanted me to translate something. No, I don't, not professionally. Mm-mm. And they wanted me to, it was a document. She was having surgery over in Mexico. She wanted something because she wasn't going to be able to appear in court. So she wanted something to let the court know, hey, I got to go do this procedure over here, so I can't be in the States. And I was like, I'm not getting
Mhm.
hooked up in that. And something happened where she can't come back in the country or anything could jump off. No.
Mhm.
But she was referred by someone that I worship with. So yes, yes. That's everybody should know you're a notary, Linda. I love that.
Right.
Everybody should know you're a notary. And then Nia said, yeah, I need to answer my spam as well. Yeah, because you never know. It might be a real call.
I've
It
had I've had quite a few real call that was spam.
Mhm.
Yeah, it might be a real call. And I actually had a whole conversation with someone out in California one time. They were not doing any of their spam, answering any spam calls.
Mhm.
Come to find out, they were actually real calls. So I don't know how they determine if you're spam or not. Matter of fact, I tried to do an intake call with somebody. I called them, and she told me AT&T would not let it come through because it suspected I was spam
Oh,
Mm.
from my Google number.
yeah.
Yeah, because I called from my Google
That
number.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So Taisha said it's so true that the day I did my first signing, received their messages. I landed from returning from Mexico after a week and took care of it that evening. Yes.
Yeah.
Taisha, we're really proud of you. Hey Audrey, what's going on? Frank is with us live tonight. Hey,
Hi,
Frank from
Frank.
LA. Whenever
Hello.
I see that LA, I always think Los Angeles. And
Yes.
he's so funny. Frank is from Lower Alabama. Okay. And then let's see how we learn and grow daily. It says, "Hey ladies, I'm a Georgia notary on the South Side. I would love to get your advice on marketing my mobile notary on evenings and weekends." So, I mean, nothing's changed for us. We always recommend your Google page is your most important form of advertising. Any tips on that, Alexis?
Yeah, my biggest tip is if you only, I'm assuming you work 9 to 5. My biggest tip is keep your times open on Google. So I know you're only available evenings and weekends, but you don't want to put on Google 5 to 9, 5 to 9, Monday through Friday. Go ahead and put like whatever, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Keep it open. That way, if you are able to answer the phone, you can schedule people in those evening slots. Just make sure your wording is correct. Oh, my next appointment is at such and such time.
Yeah, only word of advice I'll have on that is don't put 24 hours if you are not 24 hours. Because if they call
Mm-mm.
you at 2 a.m. and you do not answer the phone or have a way like to contact them shortly, they're going to figure it out and they'll leave you a bad review. So
Mhm.
actually try to work as close as you can to what you can actually fulfill. Put on there what you can actually do. Okay. Because some people say put 24 hours. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't.
Mm-mm.
So let's see really quick over here on Facebook. We got Bessie checking in, and Kimba says, "Do you need to have two E&O insurances, one for GNW and one for LSA?" Which LSA, for those that are new, is well, GNW is general notary work. LSA is loan signing agent, and no, you just need the one insurance that covers all of your notarial acts. So where people start getting other insurances, guys, is if they're looking into liability insurance,
Mhm.
in case you tear up somebody's, you run over somebody's mailbox, or you step on the cat's tail, or something like that at a signing, you lose the documents. It might cover
Mhm.
that's called professional liability insurance. So you check into that.
You miss Terry.
Okay, let's come back to YouTube.
She's on.
I'm
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Facebook.
She's on YouTube.
Okay, if one of y'all could do Facebook for me,
I'm on Facebook.
just let me know when we get there. Okay, let's see. What did Terry say, Angela?
She said, "Hey y'all, took my oath on Friday. I'm not understanding how to upload my app to the Great Seal. I'm so excited. When I get it in, it will be 4 to 6 weeks certificate returned via email."
What is she talking about? The Great Sale.
That sounds like apostille stuff, but I don't know what she's talking about. How to
Well,
upload her
that's on
app.
oath becoming a notary, and let us know what you're talking about. The Great Seal, Terry. Hey Wanda Gilmore. Hey Deborah. Welcome. Let's see, Pamela J.
Oh,
Ladurl's with us. Hey
maybe
Ladurl.
maybe she's talking about how to upload her notary to get her notary to the Secretary of State of her state or something. I don't
Okay,
know.
let us know. I saw Marcel in there too. Oh, hey Marcel and Mika, welcome. Make sure I don't miss nobody. If I do miss you, I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to get everybody. Candy Red Creations. That's cute. So she says she's in Clayton County. Okay. And Valerie says she hasn't done anything yet, but yes, would have to take pictures. And oh, she's referring to the home inspection. So yes, you take the pictures. And she says it's a lot of notaries that's doing that. Yes, I've done some inspections. I have a video about it. Um, they're usually a little lower on the paying range, but again, if you do 30 of those at 10 of them at $30, that's $300. So
Mhm. Especially if they're close by.
I was
that's
gonna
what I was
say they're
doing.
usually really close. Like the ones I've had come through are literally in the same city as you.
Yeah, very close to your home, and then usually it's one or two pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So Ladero said he does property inspections, usually quick and easy. Yep. Mika said, "How do you sign up for the inspection?" So Mika, I went too far. So you can I can give you one here, which is Metro Inspections. And then kind of Google SOFI inspections has a whole list also. Um, I'm kind of cautious sometimes, guys, about actually name dropping because I had an incident where I had to delete a video that was very popular of mine when I first started YouTube. So I'm very cautious about name dropping on this public platform. But Metro does not mind. Yes, ma'am.
I was gonna say I'll give a tip too. If you go into the Facebook group,
Hmm.
search inspection in the Facebook group, and a lot of people have been talking about what companies they use and what companies they sign up for. So
Yes,
Facebook search inspection and their comments and stuff will come up since we started the group, and you'll be
very
able
good
to see what they
idea.
use, what they do.
Yeah, thank you. Very good idea. So if you're not in our Facebook group, it's Notary Educators, completely free to join. You do not have to have taken one of our classes or courses or anything. Anybody can join. Okay. Good idea, Alexis. Are we ready for some questions on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw one. Oh, well, it was a comment from Kimba. On my
Mhm.
Google Business calls, I have it set up for whoever calls my number, business line. Caller is my caller will show my business number, so I don't have to guess who is calling me. Yeah, that's how mine is set up, Kimba.
Well, I might need you to help me with mine because right now, well, no, this is my not my Google number. This is my regular number. So I use my regular number for my business. So it's telling me that everything is spam.
Mm.
Yeah, suspected spam. So I don't know what to do.
You
So
could
let's
call me carrier. That's the only thing.
okay. See, can I change something?
Yeah.
So let's go to Ricole Santiago. Hey, Ricole. So can you go over marketing when going into a hospital and government office? Who do you ask to speak to when trying to market to the hospital and government offices? Angela, you want to handle that because you do a lot of nursing homes.
Well, with I think mainly with either one of them, you will go to the front desk, the main desk, and you can in the hospital you can ask for the patient advocate or the social services person in the hospital and talk to them and let them know that you're a mobile notary and talk about the services you offer. And usually with them, I also tell them that I will offer their patients a discount. And so I've been very successful with nursing homes with that.
And then when you go to the hospital, sometime at the front desk, you can leave the cards with security or the receptionist at the front desk.
Hmm.
And because a lot of times I used to work at the hospital and I worked at the front desk, and people would come down and say, "Hey, do you know such and such? Do you know a person
Hmm.
does this?" So they'll
Hmm.
keep your cards on file too. So just get out there, let everybody know you're a notary. Terry is asking about Gumroad and the courses. So Terry, all you have to do is when you buy a course from us, you own the course, and they're actually on sale right now, 50% off, guys. Coupon code is STAMP. STAMP, 50% off at notaryeducatorsllc.com. So just save the email when it comes back to you and it says, "Congratulations, you have purchased ink fingerprinting," or whatever. Save that email because that's how you're going to always access the course. So just go to your email. It should be right there for you. I've purchased other people's courses and different things,
Hmm.
and just click on that same email, okay? If you have any more problems, Terry, please reach out because I want you to be able to access your courses. But all you have to do is click that email. How we learn and grow daily says, "Thank you, ladies. I do work 9 to 5 outside of the Google page. What other ways should she be marketing?" Again, that's going to be everybody should know you're a notary. Get out in the community, go to the barbershops, go to hair salons. Everybody should know. Everybody should know you're a notary.
And
You should be
social
wearing it
media.
on your clothes. Yes, Alexis.
I just want to say in social media, I've gotten I won't say a whole lot, but I've gotten maybe like three when I was actively like always posted on social media using key hashtags that have to do with my city. Even though my city's small, it still caught some traction. I had people uh, looking through there.
Oh, so you put in like hashtag Atlanta, hashtag.
Right, like whatever city you're in,
Oh, I should do
Atlanta
that.
Notary, or
Oh,
I don't know, Mobile Notary Atlanta. And you can
I'm
look
gonna
the
start doing
hashtag up before you do it to see, if it's popular or if people are looking it up. So
it.
that's what
Okay,
I do. Hmm.
I might start doing that because I don't get any work from social media. I actually pay for ads for next door. I had zero success with that. And then
Mm.
I got to thinking, I really didn't want all my neighbors knowing all my business.
That's true. I
Just
mean,
kind of popping up in their feed all the time after I thought about it. So anyway, I didn't have any success with that. So I stopped it. That was next door. I did it for 30 days. I don't think I got one phone call. it was funny. I didn't get a phone call, but I was up at a UPS store and I ended up helping a lady. And she said, I came across your ad on Nextdoor. So, it was around that same time when I was running the ad. So they run it pretty frequently, but it just wasn't successful for me.
And sometimes your neighbors on next door expect you to really do it for like really, really cheap.
Yeah, that's another reason too. So I don't want to charge them my regular price and they go off in Nextdoor and
Right.
go off on me for some reason. So welcome to everybody that's joining us tonight. Please feel free to put your questions in the chat. If you want to come up on stage, I'm gonna put the link in there right quick. Hold on. Only thing we ask is that you have your picture so we can see you. But I'm gonna put it in there if somebody want to come up and have some frank conversation there. Okay, so yeah, so as far as your marketing though, again, everybody needs to know you're a notary. Okay. Let's see. Donna says, "Oh yeah, I did an intake call with Donna. She said it was awesome. It was my
Nice.
Donna. Yeah. So like I said, even I don't know if Donna was one of the people because I talked to so many today.
I know.
But yeah, I enjoyed I remember the conversation though, and I know you're just starting out, so very good. Hey, Shauna or Shona. Hi, Queens. Thank you.
Hi,
Appreciate it.
Shona.
Hey, Naomi. Anne Marie says, hello, got my Google verification and immediately suspended. Oh, no. Alexis?
Reach out to Google.
So, some reasons why it could be suspended are the address. They need to confirm that you are a real company. I've heard people now that have to take a picture of the outside of their home if they're going to use their home address. If you use a PO box, Google can be funny about that. One
Mm-hmm.
time I accidentally, I guess it wasn't an accident. I put
It
smiley.
wasn't no accident.
Let me change it. I put smiley faces in my address line, not my address line, but in a line in my top part of Google, and it did not like that. It suspended it. So, like Alexa said, reach out to Google, but that's some of the primary reasons that they will kind of red flag you. Okay, is that address, really
And
that
don't,
address and pictures and making sure you're real. Yes, Angela.
I was gonna tell her, don't give up. You may have to do it several times. So don't, you just got to be relentless in doing it, reaching
And
out.
it might take an hour for you to be on the phone, but they will eventually. You got to keep digging. They'll help you out though. Welcome to everybody. Do we have anything in Facebook, Alexis?
Alicia Lachey says, how much are the courses?
They're on sale 50% off right now. So today they would be $64.50. That's for the fingerprinting. I'm sorry, the live courses or the online courses?
She just said courses, but I was just saying that's the online.
Oh, so yes, the online courses, like it's you and I in a room talking self-study, are on sale for $64.50 today. Coupon code is STAMP, STAMP. And there are 5 courses. So just kind of play around with the site and read what they're all about. Ink fingerprinting, I-9, how to build your business, how to notarize, and how to do general notary work. A lot of people are scared. So that's my newest course, and I'm so proud of it because I actually teach you how to go into hospitals, nursing homes, jails, everything, how to get the money, how to look at the doctor, how to, you will learn also different verbiage for when you go to the hospitals because it's, you need to know a little bit of the lingo
Mm-hmm.
so you can be comfortable. It's a few documents included in that also. So that is at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Okay. And what do we have next? Oh, the live courses. Wow, this is a good time to talk about that. You want to talk about the live training, Alexis, and then Angela can talk about the apostille right quick.
Yes. So this month, actually coming up,
this weekend.
Yeah. Hold on, yeah. You put me on the spot. Okay. So this weekend we have classes coming up. So we have 2. The first one is on the 13th. That's the Notary Basics course. So basically, if you're just starting out, this is the course for you. Okay, we take you from the beginning, how to notarize, how to basically build your business in a sense too, the marketing tips and tricks, and we're going over it in detail. That notarial certificate, the most important part, and just a bunch of tips and tricks to really get you going with your notary, your general notary work, that framework, the basis of you being a notary. Because we gotta have that down before we can start doing all these other things that you all hear about. So we're doing that on the 13th. at 1 o'clock. And then we also have that class on the 20th
20.
at 1 o'clock. And then we have one loan signing training this month. We have literally a few spots left. The 14th, that's Sunday the 14th, this coming Sunday at 1 o'clock. Everything notary signing agent, loan signing agent. We're taking you through it beginning to end with like a mock signing. So what that looks like, you signing up for different companies, what companies to start out with, um, different tips and tricks with being a signing agent, and then following through. So once you sign up, what does that look like with you getting a job? What does that look like with you calling your client, going to your client, different verbiage and how to speak and how to get through assignments and how to close out assignments. So a lot of good information in that notary signing agent. And like I said, we're only doing one this month, which is this Sunday on the 14th. We have a few spots left for actually both of the classes, the 13th and the 14th, at 1 o'clock. And you can sign up at notaryeducatorsllc.com.
All the classes are there. So also that notary basic class, we're going to teach you how to build your business. We're going to teach you how to be a great notary, one, and two, how to market, how to price for your area, specific pricing, how to market for your area. So it's a lot of one-on-one in there, even though it's a group setting. So we're pretty proud of what we've been able to accomplish with that. Angela, tell us about the apostille class coming up.
So we only have one apostille class this month. We had two last month. And the apostille class is on the 20th at 2 o'clock. And then in the apostille class, we teach you everything you need to know to do an apostille in any state. And it's interesting. I've had quite a few calls actually, requests from people who either had an apostille or had questions. Some people have taken my course and our course, and some people haven't. But the thing about it is the people who have taken the course that called me before asking to be for direction, they see that it's more than just telling a person how to do it. You have to know the process. It's a process to do it. There's certain things you have to ask. There's certain things you have to know. Yesterday, I was speaking with somebody, and it's hard to do an apostille through a third party. You have to be talking to the person. You have to know what questions to ask. You have to really know what they need and what the agency requires. And so we teach you all of that in our apostille training. And when you leave, you should be able to do an apostille with very little to no guidance. So we have that training. Also, we're offering, you can pay half price up front and the other half before the training. So take advantage of that opportunity also.
And just a FYI, guys, on our trainings, they are not state specific. Why? All of your documents are not going to come from the state that you live in. So don't be fooled when people say, oh, you need to only take for the state of Florida. You only need to take for the state of Georgia. Your documents are 90% may not even come from your state. So you just need to know how to be a good notary. Okay. You do need to know the state law that you live in, right? But you need to know how to be a notary for all states. Your commission was issued in perhaps Florida, but your documents are going to come from Florida, California, from Georgia, Indiana, Hawaii, Jamaica, China, right? So you need to know how to handle all these documents, okay? So we go over great processes to teach you how to be a great notary, okay? And that's not state specific again. Okay, Alexis.
Oh, just saying that just brought me to the next point too. And we don't teach you documents. I see a lot of people like, can I see this document? Can I get a picture of it? Or can I see? In my opinion, you don't have to know what the document looks like. Okay, as long as you are a good notary, remember that's first and foremost. When that comes to being your general notary work or you being a loan signing agent, as long as you're a good notary and you know that notarial block, you're fine. So power of attorneys, living wills, you can Google them all day long. But I promise you, none of them, when you really get to an assignment, they could be all different, coming from different states, looking different. The attorney drew it up this way. This attorney did this. This person did this. So any document, you should be able to go into with confidence.
Yeah, that's what we provide. Confidence, simple and clear training. You won't walk away saying, I wonder what do they mean by that? Or you got to go by part 2, 3, 4. No, it's going to be clear when we finish that day, okay? So let's see, what do we have here? So Mika says she's working on her LLC. Janelle says she got her commission today, looking forward to the next step. Debbie says, "Oh, it's my pleasure, Debbie." So I did a video. If you guys have not seen it, on being a proctor. So notaries can be a proctor also. Okay, that video actually has gone what they call viral. I mean,
It's
nobody knew about it.
it's
Nobody,
funny. I see it in all the Facebook groups. Everybody talking about Proctor now. I didn't see it in none of
everybody.
the Facebook groups before.
Yeah, they are. So if you have not watched that video, guys, you can add Proctor to your list of services and people will call you for it. It's a kind of lengthy video, but I give you everything you know to be a proctor. There's no special certification needed, but you do need to know, this basic terminology. So I give you everything you need in the video, okay? So Linda says, I do that now. Her availability for business is nights and weekends until she grows. She wants full-time general notary work. All of my courses have been purchased and refreshed as I got. Oh, thank you, Linda. I know Linda has bought everything. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they keep her refreshed as she continues to do her work, general notary work. Well, it's been my pleasure to be a part of your journey, really. Nia Monique says, do you ladies use any automated text message service in the event you can't answer the phone right away? Ladies?
You do.
Well, no.
It's automated. You gotta click it.
I was gonna answer, but I was gonna let y'all go first. Oh yeah, I got I don't play about my business.
No, I do the same thing you do.
We can talk about it. Go ahead.
Well, it's not on my phone like yours because mine is through Google My Business. But I don't use. It's not automated. I have to go in and do it. But I do have a little script I say like, I'll give you a call back. Thank you for calling. Mm-hmm. I'm with a client. I'll give you a call back, and I just copy and paste it. That takes me literally 2 seconds to do. Mm-hmm. But that's what I do, only because I use Google Voice. So unless I don't know any other way to do it with Google Voice, but that. So.
Angela,
I do the same thing. I have a message. It's my automated is I have to copy and paste it, and when the phone is ringing, I just put send message and copy and paste it in there and send it.
That's exactly what I do. So I have a voicemail, of course, that says something to the effect, "Hey, this is Kimberly from None Better Mobile Notary. Unfortunately, I took that out a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm currently with another, because I'm not an unfortunate. I'm currently with another client. Please leave your name. It'd be my pleasure to assist you with your document as soon as I can." Something like that. And then, like Angela and Alexis both said, if I'm sitting at a table and I cannot answer and I see it come through for some reason, then I'm using my auto messages, like I've pre-typed on my notepad on my phone. Mm-hmm. I have about 5 different messages. One of them has Angela's name in it, and it says something to the effect, "I'm unavailable, but Angela can do it." And I'll type that, copy paste, and put it in a text message. I have another one for 2 more notaries that I refer stuff to. And then my other 2 are one for my reviews, is already written out, copy paste, send them a text. Thank you very much. And then the last one would be if I am unavailable, and let them know, "Hey, can you please text me?" If I can, if I can't talk, but I can text, I will let them know that, "Hey, please text me. I cannot talk right now. I'm in another appointment, but I can text." And usually you can text. So I want them to know. I want their business. Mm-hmm.
I've had on my message, and it has been successful. I'd say 70% of the time. I do say that I'm with another client. I'm sorry, I'm with another client. I will call you back as soon as I'm off. If I can take care of any of your notary needs, please text me what your needs are in the name of the document. And some people have actually just texted me back.
Yeah, they need to know that you want their business. Mm-hmm. And I make it very clear. I want to be your notary. Mm-hmm. I just can't do it right this second, but I do want to be your notary. So yes, I have automated messages, and I just highlight and paste. Okay. Then, much appreciated. It's our pleasure how we learn and grow. Hey, Lona. It's our pleasure. Natural Jesse says, newly commissioned in New York. I've done 1 GNW for a family friend and 1 Ron. Well, congratulations. I also have a full-time job as a clinical laboratory scientist. My job wants to use me as a notary. How should I go about that? I always say, Alexis, I saw your head turn. You want to say something?
No. It was just interesting. You can go ahead.
My question would be, did they pay for your notarization for you to be a notary at the job? That would be my first question.
And then my second question
would be, I can be your notary, but I would give it to you at a discount. If you're going to be their notary, you're already there. I would even say maybe like $5 or $10. I don't know, but I would not just do it for free.
Right.
Okay, so is she talking about the company she works with? If her job is asking her to do it, like when I worked at the hospital, I could not tell them I'm going to charge them $5 per client or $20 per client.
But did your job pay for your notary?
Either way, and that was getting ready to be my point. If you get something started saying you're going to notarize and they didn't pay for your notary commission, then I wouldn't even open up that can of worms. I'm going to be honest with you, because you're going to be eventually like, I don't want to do this, and then they get mad because you started something you can't finish.
But what I'm
So
saying is that
you
it seems like her job has already asked her to use her as a notary.
if they paid for it and you signed up for that, right? But if they find out later, like they found out I was a notary as I was leaving the hospital, and they were like, "Oh, we can get you to do customers' documents when they come to the front desk." Not me. Now there was another person that worked at the front desk at the hospital. She did notarizations for the clients, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the hospital patients and stuff. I wasn't getting ready to take that on because I had enough work doing for the hospital. So I wasn't getting ready to take on my actual notary duties. You see what I'm saying? So you got to see,
I
like
see what you're
Angela said,
saying.
did they pay for it? Are they, was that part of the job description? Or are they coming to you asking you, hey, we need a notary. Can you be the notary for our staff? And that's okay.
Right.
But if you just coming in on the outside, they found out you're a notary and now they want to use you for their business, that might get old pretty quick. So that's just my personal opinion. What's your thoughts, Alexis?
I would, if it was me personally, I would see how they wanted to, what would that look like for them setup wise? So, okay, you have clients, you want me to do the job. What does that look like? Are you charging your clients or do you want me to do it for free? And like you said, if they're finding out that you're a notary, that goes into play too. But if it's for free, I might have to decline. But in the way you talk, the way you ask those questions, you kind of have to be generic in a sense. But if it is like a fee, maybe it's going to be $5. If you're already at work, I don't know what you do, your day to day. But if it's going to be $5 and y'all get a lot of notarizations, it's just something extra that's going in your pockets.
They're not going to pay her.
I don't think they will either. But I'm just saying.
I've never heard of anybody getting paid as a notary.
Right. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I've never heard of that. So it's either going to be volunteer services.
Right.
It'll fall under volunteer services that you're going to just do it out the kindness of your heart. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Or it's going to fall under, the company's paying me and they just want me to do this because I work here. So like when I did work at the hospital, if they had said, Kim, we want you to go get your notary commission so you can assist the patients when they come to the front desk, I can either say, sure, I'll do that, or no, I won't. But if they find out later, just off the cuff, they saw my IG and know I'm a notary, now they want me to do the whole hospital, I'm not getting ready to do that.
But the other part of that too is that with her job being in the clinical laboratory, how is that going to affect you having to do more work or staying later because you're notarizing documents? Like, how often do you have to notarize documents? Is it going to cause you to have to do more work and stay later? Because if that's the case, it wouldn't even be worth it if I charge you $5 to notarize if I'm going to have to stay late for work because I didn't finish my regular job.
It's going to be free because they're not going to pay you. I've never heard of a company paying nobody to do that, ever.
I would just see, because I don't know. You never know.
But
do you want to mix the two? Do you want to mix the two? So
yeah,
I personally wouldn't.
Because that sounds like a pretty important job that you have there. So you really want to be sticking around? I don't know. You got to really ask questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Equal money.
Yeah.
So the more questions you ask, you get some clarity on what you want to be doing. Okay. So Alexis, we were back to that suspended Google page. I think we kind of talked about that already. Call Google and also check out your address, because sometimes that address can be a problem with Google. Okay.
Well, either way, if you're suspended, you got to reach out to Google. You have to reach out to Google at that point.
Yeah, you don't have to. So send an email and say, hey, my account. But look and see. We're giving some tips on why it could be, though. So you can go in there and fix it. It could be that they want a picture of the property where you saying it is, or something like that. Looks like Jessica wants to join us. So let me pull Jessica up, and then we'll get back to our questions. Jessica,
Hi, ladies.
welcome. How are
Thank
you?
you for having me on.
You are
Um,
so welcome.
Hi,
Thank you. I'm
Jessica.
actually natural Jesse.
Oh, you like Jesse?
Yeah, I'm natural Jesse. You guys were just talking about the situation with my job.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Good.
Yeah. So they found out I was going through the process of becoming a notary, and my manager, she says, go to HR, and they always need things notarized. They already have the HR representative a notary, but when she's out, they said maybe I can take over and cover. So we haven't really had any conversations as to what that would look like, and I'm just a little nervous because I don't know how it goes with me being an employee, if that would be like if there's any documents that I would need to notarize that are regarding the business because I'm an employee. Is that like an illegal thing to do?
Okay.
In that sense.
So I was a notary at work. Most people, that's how they start out as a notary, is getting their commission because the job asks them to get it, right?
Yes.
So there's not really a conflict of interest if they want you to notarize something and you feel comfortable, But what happens at work, Jesse, a lot of times is your company will ask you to get your notary commission, and then they just shove papers in your face, right? You don't
Yeah.
even notaries don't even know what they're stamping or signing.
Yeah.
Just their talk. So, but if you now that you're a part of this whole network, right?
Hmm.
You're going to be probably a little bit more diligent than the average, what we call work notary. You're going to be like, oh, no, I can't do that. Or,
Yeah.
and so with proper training or whatever, if your job asks you to do it, you work in human resources and you want to do it, it's nothing wrong with it. But again, they're not going to be paying you
Yeah.
$2 or $5 per stamp.
That's the thing. You see, I'm like, because I'm not in HR, but I'm actually like a worker in a laboratory. So I would have to do it like outside of my work time. Or when I'm there, whenever I can. But I'm just like, I know I want to get paid. So
They're
I'm
not.
kind of like, I don't know how
So
that's gonna go.
just tell the
Go
well,
ahead,
the first
Angela.
thing you should say is that the first thing that I would do is I would say, well, this is my business. I work at
Yes.
this company to do this. My notary is I have a different business and it's my notary business. So maybe we
Hmm.
can work out some mutual agreement. Maybe we can work out a discounted price or mutual agreement. I personally would not do it for free. I would also, the most important thing for me would be to look at my job and to see how much time I would have to spend in notarizing documents, and would it cause me to have to stay at work later where I could be making money with my notary business? So the first thing I would do is I said, this is a business. I have a notary business. I have training to be a notary. I have training with documents. This isn't just for me to just do it for free. It's a notary, it's your business.
Mm-hmm. And be
Okay.
very clear. And whatever you start, Jesse, whatever you start,
You got to
Yeah.
finish it.
you
You
got to
gotta
finish.
finish. Yeah. It's funny. I've marketed to my coworkers because we use that for our to update our licenses. We have to find a notary. So I said, oh well, there's a lot of people here that I can actually capitalize on.
Right.
So I said, okay, I can do that. So I'm just gonna start handing out like my business cards at work, and then I don't know. I'm a little uncomfortable doing it for the job because I think they're gonna think I'm just the employee and here just shove this paper and sign this, and I don't want to be in that position. So
That's exactly
Well,
what's
you
going to happen. I
yeah,
guarantee.
well, you know
I
your
guarantee.
job. You know your job better than anybody. So I would take that,
yeah.
what you said,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
If
thank
you
you.
make my
Thank you guys
decision
so
based on
much.
that.
one more thing, Jesse, I
Yeah.
want to say one more thing. For real, for real. Whatever you start, you better be able to finish it. Because if you do one document,
You got to
then
finish
you're gonna
it.
be the go-to person for
That's
free.
true. That's true.
So
That's
I,
true.
I like the way Angela put that. Oh, you know what? I would love to do that for you, but my work responsibilities that I have already are more than enough for me. And I do that actually just on the side in my spare, however you want to put it. But I'm kind of backing out of that. I really believe I am. I'm not there. I'm not you. So, I want to advise you on what to do. But I had a job, and because I'm semi-bilingual, I started speaking Spanish. Girl, it took me years for them to actually pay me for being bilingual, right? And didn't I have an issue, Alexis?
yeah, I remember.
I cut a fool up in there. I used to work at a bank. I ain't playing. So one day I started popping off emails because they had promised me some money, right? I've been doing it for years already. So I just stopped one day. I was that person because I was young and crazy. And that was irresponsible. Now that I look back, I probably could have handled it differently. But one day I started popping off emails and I was like, the manager, his manager, the regional manager, girl. Next thing I knew, 3 men in suits came in the bank. They was like, Kim, why you popping off all these emails? What's going on? I said, because you all promised me something and you didn't deliver. I've been doing my end. So that's why I'm big on whatever you start. Like even when you get married, you have a husband, a boyfriend. Don't start. Your mama tell you don't start cooking all the meals if you ain't get ready.
That's the truth.
We'll let you know. So we'll
Thank
let
you,
you go.
Jessica.
But thank you for
Thank
adding
you.
some clarity. It's been our pleasure. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Love you guys.
Keep us
I love you too.
posted.
I will.
Bye. Yeah, because I'm like, don't get it started. All right, let's move on. So where are we? What form is needed for a living will?
That's Shantina's
Is
sheet.
that next?
Yeah.
So for
That
a
is-
living, no?
What form is needed with the living will so that it does not go to probate court?
That's not your business, girl.
You don't care about
that.
They can
Girl,
call their lawyer.
You just got to notarize a document. You're
That's
not
it.
an attorney. Unless you're talking about your own will.
Right.
Don't be giving nobody no kind of advice. Don't tell them what kind of form they need. You just
And we're not
you just
even going
a
to tell
notary.
you that because we're not attorneys.
We're not attorneys, so we don't need to know what type of form they need to go to a program. I know the answer, but I'm not going to even tell you. But that's not our business. You just got to notarize the document.
Yeah, so we don't advise on documents, guys. If you take some of that kind of stuff out, now you might just want to know, like Angela said, kind of Google it. You kind of find out because we're not even going to advise you because we're not attorneys. We can't tell you what kind of document you need. However, that being the case, if you know what your role is, if you're just referring to how do you know to advise somebody, we don't advise people. That's called the unauthorized practice of law.
We advise them. We advise them that they should check with an attorney.
That's the advice. All right. Ladero says, I tried getting on Nextdoor and haven't gotten past the verification for some reason. Oh, they usually trying to get your money, Ladero. Just keep trying. I don't know what that's about. Anne Marie says, having the same problem.
I think that's the Google lockout.
Oh, no. You know what? So many people having a problem with Google right now. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I don't know. In the past, few months, that's all I keep hearing.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe that many people are trying to, and it might be due to the switch too. They've gotten rid of already the app, Google My Business app, or Google My Business is still around. You just have to access it through Maps. Okay. I'm gonna take just a few seconds, guys, and tell you about the books, and then we're gonna answer the rest of these questions. So, for those of you who are new with us, I do have the Georgia book that I wrote, How to Start Your Notary Business in the State of Georgia, because we're an attorney state. And people often say, you can't make any money in the state of Georgia. Well, that's not true. I tell you everything you need to do step by step to start your business in Georgia. Then other people just have a hard time also starting. So the Great Book is for all states, okay? Doesn't matter what state you're in. Start your notary business step by step. And it's a quick read, how to start your business, how to do loan signing, general notary, both of them. Loan signing, general notary, and everything. And then for those of you who have a YouTube channel, you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is also a great book. Start and grow your YouTube channel. And guess what? It's not that complicated. So what I took 6 months to learn how to do YouTube before I even started, I give it to you in this book, everything you need, beginning to end, okay? And last but not least is our specialty notary journal, okay? So the specialty notary journal is just that. It's for your I-9s, apostille work, your inspection work. We were talking about that earlier. Ink fingerprinting and your apostilles. So you just write everything in there, extra space. So it's really nice. People are loving the journal. If you have not signed up for our Facebook group, that is Notary Educators, completely free again to join. And then we do have the newest training that we have or service that we are offering is the coaching corner. And I've actually been excited about that because what that is, guys, you can check it out on the website also. But we'll do a deep dive into your business. If you've done training and you still are not successful as you want to be, if you have your website set up, you've spent all this money on LLC, and you still are not seeing any results, the coaching corner may be for you. That's either a 30-minute or a 1-hour session. We do a deep dive into your SnapDocs, your signing order, your Google My Business, and see what we can do to help you get up and running and start getting some business. Okay. So that is really going well. And I'm very excited about that, that new service that we're offering. We just didn't know how to work it into our plan because we're not calling it mentorship. It's going to be coaching because, again, we don't believe in long-term anything. Once you get proper training, you might need a couple little sessions here and there, but we just don't believe it takes you 2 years to be a notary. We just don't.
Mhm.
Next. Is that Terry?
Terry.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to upload the app from the county. I got it back after it was stamped and dated. Kimmi called the Lansing Secretary of State the Great Seal. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you in Michigan, Terry? Let me know. I'm just curious. When you said Lansing. So Deborah says, how do we get our picture to show up in this chat with our name? Good question.
Is this
Doesn't it?
your YouTube picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a picture on your YouTube account, Deborah? And everybody, just in case you don't know, you already can start a YouTube channel just because you're on YouTube. It's the funniest thing. So you just do a couple little steps and you actually have a channel. So if you really want to talk about anything, not notary related, you might be good at cooking or baking pound cakes, right? You know how to do 10 different pound cakes. You might need to do a channel. People like to watch you cook. You know, if you're good in the yard, whatever your skill is, and it's an audience for everybody. You know, some people like someone that talks a little slower. Some people like people talk a little faster. You know, everyone has a connection with someone. So you have an audience out there. So don't be scared to start a channel. Okay, and let's see. You are so
I was
welcome.
gonna say if it's connected to Google too. Well, mine is. If you sign up to YouTube through Google, mine is my Google picture. Like my Google picture transferred over to YouTube, and it show up in the chat.
Okay, cool. And then PW says it look like popcorn and wine. Hi everyone, we are inspired. It's our pleasure.
I know what that is.
What is it?
I love that popcorn and wine.
It is popcorn and wine.
Yeah.
Is it a brand?
I don't think so. I just said think it's popcorn and wine.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is this something?
Oh, you saying the name? I thought that's what you said.
I know, Alexis. We like, how can we get in the club?
Right. What is that?
I like popcorn and wine. Alexis like, yeah, I know all about that. Okay.
Right.
Hook us up, Angela. So Terry said, yeah, Kimmi, if I can get it and go back to the email. Yes, just go back to your email and get your courses. And then Terry, like I said, reach out if you're still having a problem, okay? So Natural Jessie, we just had her on. She said Google. She said, yes, Google had a video option only for her to verify her business. She submitted 2 videos and still was denied and opened up the postcard option and that worked, but it took 2 weeks in total. Wow. So just be patient, guys. Do not give up, okay? Donna says she's glad that I mentioned Nextdoor because she was just thinking about it. So it may work for you. Again, it just didn't work for me. Have either of you done Nextdoor?
Yes, and I like Nextdoor. Nextdoor worked for me.
Okay, talk about it.
I paid like $20. It reached about, I want to say like 4,000 people near me. Different like little neighborhoods, and I definitely made my $20 back. I would say I got maybe 4 or 5 calls from Nextdoor.
Okay.
So it
For
definitely
$20, you only paid $20.
You paid $20.
Okay, so then that might be to me. That sounds like it was a good investment.
Yeah,
definitely.
Right. So Alexis has an appointment. She's gonna skedaddle, and I'm gonna try to see can Angela and I get through the rest of these questions right quick. Alexis, as always, thank you.
Thank you, Alexis.
I see y'all.
See you later.
Girl. Nice job.
Y'all have a good week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So we'll keep going right quick. Angela, you keep an eye on Facebook for me. And then
I don't have Facebook open.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'll look at it. You want to do the rest of the chat, and then I'll keep an eye on
Sure.
Facebook. Mhm.
Taisha says, I have a question. With my signing, I did have to attach a loose leaf certificate for the acknowledgement. On the original document, I did put my commission expectation expiration date and the actual date.
She
I don't know
said,
what the
"Put
question is.
I would attach a loose leaf on the original document. I put my commission expiration date and the actual date." Okay, I mean, it sounds like that's what. If you filled it out, whatever it
Yeah.
asked, it sounded like it went well to me. Let us know if we're not reading that correctly. Okay. All right, Angela, next.
Shona says, how would you go about marketing fingerprint bookings and proctor services? I mean,
Everything
you put
goes on
everything on your Google My Business page and then tell
mhm.
everybody you know that that's what you do.
Everything goes on Google My Business.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Donald says, general notary work, don't be scared, is an awesome course for the notary starting out. It's not that complicated. Thank you for purchasing, Donald.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do love that course, guys. I am so proud of
Mm-hmm.
that course. I really am. I must admit, I am
Kai
very proud
Medley,
of it. Mhm.
Kai Medley Brand says, first off, hey ladies, hey Kai, and hey girl, hey Angela, you are great in the basic notary A to Z training. I really enjoyed you in that training too, Kai. I know you're going to be successful.
So Angela did a
Taisha,
one-on-one with Kai, right?
mm-hmm. Last
Was
week
that a
or
one-on-one? So,
yeah, it was one on
so
one.
you offer group classes, guys, which that was what Alexis was referring to earlier. We have two group classes this month, and then one loan signing class live this month. And then we also offer one-on-one individual training. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what Kai was referring to. If
Yeah,
you
that's
want
what
a
she was
private
saying.
lesson,
Yeah.
that lasts about 2.5 hours. Let me hit Facebook really quick. So
Go
Bessie was
ahead.
like, my health facility does not want to pay; they want to volunteer. And like she said, this is her business, so she'll be
Mm-hmm.
charged.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we were saying too. So
Right.
Lachey is the same thing, and she wouldn't do it. It's a setup. So
Mm-hmm.
we're not saying it in a bad way, but again, don't do something you cannot finish. I appreciate the feedback, people. Yep. Okay, Angela. Hmm.
Taisha, I didn't want issues with my stamp and writing of my expiration date. Was this correct?
I didn't want issues with my stamp and writing of the expiration date. Was this correct? I still don't understand the question because if your stamp has all your information on it, why did you have to add something? I guess would be my question.
And my thing is, if you added the loose certificate for the acknowledgement and you stamped that loose certificate, that should have been sufficient. As long
Right.
as you stapled it, if California allows it. I know Ty's in California.
Right.
So yeah, if you stapled it and you put the stamp on your loose certificate, that should have been sufficient.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too. So then next, who we got? Kai Metley.
Kai says, I'm not sure if you guys would be able to answer this for me or if I need to ask a financial advisor, but I wanted to know if I should get an LLC or sole proprietorship for my mobile notary work. And that's like a business decision. And so if you have a financial advisor, you could ask them and they could explain the difference between the two.
I do have a video on LLC, and I just always state this to all notaries because a lot of times you're told you got to go get an LLC, you got to go get business grants and business credit and all this stuff before you can start your business. You need none of that to start. What you need to start is to know how to be a good notary, to have your commission from your state, and some basic supplies to get started. It took me 4 months to do my LLC because I just want to make sure that this was something I wanted to do. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not a requirement, but
Mm-hmm.
eventually you probably will want to look into how to structure your business. Okay.
And that's what she just said. Well, let me
Mhm.
go back to, she said, I believe you guys mentioned not to worry about this right away, but I'm just concerned about the money I would make from my notary work for write-offs and tax purposes. And so you still would be able to use whatever write-offs or for tax
Mhm.
purposes that you have from the date that you started your business, even if you didn't have an LLC.
Correct. And we're not financial advisors, but that's
Right.
just a given.
Tabitri says,
Um,
you got a
mhm.
Facebook person?
I did see something in there earlier about Ron. Someone
They
said
said,
that
I completed my Ron course today. Any quick tips? How do you choose online provider? Kim
very
Morris.
cautiously,
Yeah, it's
very,
a
very
lot
cautiously.
out there.
Watch all of my videos on Ron. I have about four because Ron, it sounds like, ooh, it's so great. I get to work from home. There are so many fees associated with it. Do not drink the Kool-Aid. Okay. So do your homework before you sign up with anybody. Congratulations too on finishing your course.
Yeah.
That's still a big deal. And when Ron does come to Georgia, I'll be the first one to sign up. But again, do your due diligence because there's so many fees associated with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
All
so
right.
many different platforms that you can choose from.
Mhm.
Dimitri said, if I don't want to use my home address for my business, is there a virtual business site you all recommend? Well, you can always go to the UPS. They have mailboxes. And what's the other one, Kim? They have address that you can use at UPS that you can purchase. The other one is, I just saw it somewhere.
I don't know. I know they
Well, they
have
have
the,
virtual addresses at, I'll
yeah,
think
I
of
don't,
it. And I'll put it in the Facebook group when I think of it.
yeah, check out the Facebook group. Angela's going to update that and put that information there because
Mhm.
I just use my address for everything.
So
Um,
Popcorn and Wine says, question, I filled out and turned in an application to become a notary and left the name of business section blank. How can I fix this? I don't have a business name. So I don't know what state you're in, but that's not a requirement for your uh, all commissions that you're first filling out and first the application. So
it's,
I'm think that may be okay.
yeah, it's
And
fine.
maybe it was asking for the name of the business that is associated with you getting the notary for. I don't know. Tell us what state you're in.
Hey, in search of, it's okay. You're late. We still here.
Oh yeah, hi, in search
Go
of.
back and catch the replay of the beginning part. The courses are 50% off, guys. Coupon code is STAMP. 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 50% off. Okay.
Right. So
All
Deborah
right.
says, do you know why the NNA advertises on their YouTube video that you need to take a state approved course for your specific state? I don't
They
know
just
why they
they
advertise
just
that, but on their courses they say you just need to take additional training.
because they have a course. So they have a notary
They have
basic
a course,
course too.
right?
They probably
Hmm.
just don't want to be responsible for nothing. But
On
again,
their
Deborah,
course,
go ahead, Angela.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead because you
I was
talked
just
about
gonna
that.
say on their course, they say to you, they suggest recommend additional training.
Mhm. So state approved, there is no state approved course. No state has like a course you have to take to be a notary. It might be
Mm-mm,
like a little 10-question thing, but it ain't like a full blown training. So
mm-mm,
that's why I always say all of your documents are not going to come from your state. So don't get, into this whole, oh, I
mm-hmm,
have to have a training from the state of Alabama. All your documents not coming from Alabama. They coming from all over the world. So like when Angela talks about apostilles and I talk about that, I do have 4 videos on apostilles, guys. Those documents are coming from all over and you have to be the notary. The document
mm-hmm,
might be from China, Japan, Mexico, Dominican Republic, wherever. That
mm-hmm,
document is not originate from your home state. So you just need to
mm-hmm.
know how to be a good notary.
Right.
Okay. Next.
Dimitri said, at Alexis, I did reserve my LLC name. So congratulations on that,
Oh,
Dimitri.
yeah, congrats.
Terry C says, can I change my address and phone later when I get my commission? I don't want folks coming to my apartment for services, and I would get a Google phone number too. So
Yeah.
if you're talking about you put your address and phone number on your notary commission application, then that won't go to the public. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what it sounds like to me too. If you put it on your Google page, you
Mm-hmm.
can
Yeah,
always change your address later if you did put it on there.
right.
For sure. You can
So
change it.
LTMS says, good evening, ladies.
Hey. Hey
Ladero
girl.
says, yes, I had to fight I had to fight the I want to see a document example. But seriously, when I started doing general notary work, documents are from everywhere. And as long as I can read and understand that notary block, I'm good. And that's right, Daryl. That's why it's important to know how to notarize the documents as the notary. And even the notary block is going to be so different each time. So we don't worry about documents. We just worry about that we're doing our job properly.
Yes. And you still need
Donovan
to
says,
know
I
how
will
to do
be.
your job.
Go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
But Daryl did the one-on-one training with Angela actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's our whole purpose. Okay.
Yep. So Donna says, I will be taking the apostille course on the 20th, looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to you being there, Donna. It was nice talking to you the other day.
Hey Faith. Faith
Faith,
is a family friend. Hi, thank you for
yes.
joining, girl.
Hi,
She always
Faith.
supports me. She's actually a client too. I appreciate you, girl. So she finally
She
caught
said,
one. Oh, thank you.
yeah,
She said she
she
loves the
loved your
channel.
channel and your mobile notary service provided.
Oh, she's so sweet. You actually inspired me to do my YouTube channel, Faith. She has a channel,
Mhm.
or Faith, if you drop it in the chat for us, but she talks about products and unboxing of shoes and perfumes and makeup, and she does really well with her makeup. So you can feel free to drop it in there, Faith. But thank you, my friend. We've been friends for a long time.
So
All
Popcorn
right.
One said, I think they're only addressing the question in the Facebook group. No, we're doing both.
Yeah, yeah. What's the question? What we missed?
I don't think we missed
There's
anything.
nothing in
We did.
Facebook.
Jen
Oh,
Jen says,
well, hold on, Angela. West did say, thanks, will do. I know the fees made me apprehensive. So I don't, that was it. So
oh, yeah,
you
you've been
answered.
going to Facebook.
I'm looking.
Jen Jen says, hello, ladies. Would you suggest getting another mobile phone for my notary business? And so, Jen, we always tell you guys that that's like a business decision you have to make as to if you want a different mobile phone, if you want to do Google Voice, as your phone, or you want to use your own phone. Unfortunately for me, I use my regular number, but I'm too far in the game to change it right now. So it
Me
just
too.
depends on what's best for your business.
If I had it to do over again, I would have a separate phone number. If I had it to
Mhm.
do over, but I'm too far also. That's it.
Yeah. Monica says, I'm listed number one on my Google for my notary business in my area with all 5-star reviews. Google offered me $500 to use for Google ads, but I've never done ads. Any help out there?
You
If
don't
Google
need
offered me $500 for ads, I would just do it.
no because they always have a catch, Angela. I don't
What's
take
the
nothing.
catch? Yeah, you got to figure out
They do.
what's the back part of that.
They usually do something where you forget to unsubscribe it or like whatever auto pay or something. It's always a catch. I don't do stuff like that. I was
What
gonna do it with Yelp.
Yelp? Oh, Yelp. I would never do nothing with Yelp. But what I was thinking too about the $500 for Google ads, that's a lot of money for Google ads. I'm thinking I paid $50 for like, and this was way back when though, for like almost 6 weeks, and I'm like, $500 is a lot for Google Ads. So why would they be offering $500?
Make sure it's not a scam too, because they normally only offer like 100.
I was about to say it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Natural Justice said, "Thank you, ladies. You're welcome." Linda says it is easy to set up a Google phone number. Is it easy?
Is
Oh
it?
yes, it's easy to set up a Google phone number.
It's very easy. They even let you
Yeah.
pick the phone number you want.
Mm-hmm.
So just do a YouTube on how to set up a Google phone, Google
Yeah.
Voice.
So Nia Monique said, "Thank you, ladies. You're welcome."
All right,
Wanda
thanks.
Gilmore, I do not use my notary at my job 7 to 4. I refer them to other employees. So that's a smart move, Wanda, because you're not starting something that you're not going to finish. Natural Justice says, yes, they found out, and my manager told me to let HR know because they can use me. Yeah.
That's the one thing. Well, not Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're down to Debbie Brown at 8:38.
So there's a Facebook user that says, my health facility does not want to pay. They want to volunteer. This is my business and I will be charging.
Yeah,
Whoever
I
you
got
are,
her
Facebook.
earlier.
Oh, you got her
I did.
earlier. So Debbie Brown said, I have a friend that is a notary in North Carolina at her job. If it is job related, she doesn't get paid to notarize. If it is another employee and it's for a personal issue, she can get paid.
Yeah.
Well,
So you
maybe they
guys,
pay for her notary. I don't know.
and just see if you want to open up that can of worms. I might not even do it for employees too much because again, you do
Right,
it for one for free, and she go tell a whole other department, and everybody thinking you gonna
right.
just bring your bag in and start stamping. No.
So Fearless Notary says someone shared your video in a Florida notary group, and I thought it was amazing. I think she's talking about
Oh,
the Proctor video, Kim.
oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Fearless Notary. Thank you. I had
I'm
fun
gonna.
making that. What's the funny thing? That was just an off the cuff video.
It
I said,
was.
"Oh, this, yeah," and it really turned out to do well. hmm So we
I don't.
had,
I'm not. I'm gonna mess up this name. I think it's Wyanuha.
I think that
Oh,
sounds
that's
pretty good.
Melita Escobar. That's Melita Escobar. The address
You
in my
know,
license is different. It's different from my actual address.
the address on my license is different. Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Terry C says, "Lady, I did fix my gumroad problem. I can get it through the app now. Great."
Yay. Okay, Terry. Are
So
they paying
DJS,
you? I think she meant
DJ,
the Google.
the Google, the
No.
gumroad. Terry meant the gumroad.
Yeah, Terry Montgomery. I'm sorry, I had moved on to DJS.
Yeah, that's no Terry. DJS means for the notary. He's still on the notary thing. Are they
Oh,
paying you?
Mhm.
Ladera said, if I was to notarize at work, they would be mad at me because I would not be stamping random documents. Y'all
And
killing
that's
that
the
work thing, notary
thing.
thing.
That's the thing for real. So Faith had something to say about that. So Faith said, my company paid me to notarize business related documents only, but the company paid for me to become a notary. So see, that's different. It's part of
Right.
her job.
Yeah.
She would not start what she would, right, what would be an issue in the long run. So that's
Right.
different because we all started, a lot of us, 90% of notaries start out as a work notary, like we call it. And then they turn it into a business. So that's not uncommon for your
I like
job to
Shannon
ask
Beast.
you. Uh-huh.
If they pay for it. If they pay for it.
Yeah. I need to set some boundaries. Correct. I
Yeah,
totally agree.
I like Shannon B's answer. She said I work for a title company and told them professionally I wouldn't be doing signings for free. They were not happy and they don't ask me to notarize anything. You set your
Started
boundaries.
the yep, started the way you wanted to end. I love it. Very good.
Faith
Very
says
good.
keep business and personal separate. Let the job pay for services they want you to render.
Come on,
Yeah.
Faye. Yep. Yep.
Janelle says I got the book, Miss Kimmi. So Janelle bought your book.
Yay. Thank
And Terry
you.
says she is from Michigan in Wixom.
Oh, okay. I used to live out in Romulus, Terry.
And
Yeah, I'm
Deborah
from
says she
Michigan
doesn't.
originally.
Deborah says she don't have a YouTube channel yet.
Yeah. Well, no, what I was saying, Deborah, is I think some kind of way everybody they automatically kind of give you something on the back end. So when you go to start a channel, it's not gonna be that complicated. I always say it's not complicated, but it's not. But if you do start a channel, check out my book. Okay, let's get
So Anne
Anne.
Marie says I want to purchase 3 different courses at the same time, but don't want to use credit card 3 times. Is there another way?
Oh, unfortunately, no. So you know what I'm gonna do though? I might end up trying to go ahead and create a package for you guys because I keep getting that same question. The reason I don't bundle it, Anne Marie, honestly, is because everybody doesn't need everything, and I'm not the person that want to sell you all 5 courses and you don't need it. I mean, I've had like maybe one person a day will ask me, "Hey, can I get the bundle?" Can I just put it all in one thing so they can click and buy it? I mean, I guess I could create it. If it's for you, it's for you. But I don't want people to feel obligated to buy all 5 and they don't need it. I'm just very big on not buying something you don't need. So
Mm-hmm.
I might go ahead and do it because you're asking to. So see, like you only want 3 of the 5. So that bundle still would not work for you. And
Right.
unfortunately, Gumroad doesn't have it where I can let you put it in the cart and you pay for all 3 yet. So you'd have to do it one by one.
So
I'm sorry.
Deborah says we'll need to be buying your book, Kimmi. So Deborah's going to be buying your book. Dimitri says they're a virtual business site I can use instead of using my home address. UPS offers virtual addresses. I'm going to figure out what that one. I can't remember the other one. I'll put it in the Facebook group. Ladero says I recommend bookmarking the link for courses to your browser.
Oh,
Shauna
okay.
says, thanks, ladies. Then I'm doing the right thing. Yes, Shauna. Alice says, Kimmi, is your YouTube book listed in the description? And can I purchase it on Amazon Kindle? I have your other in the cart for notary business. I want to start a channel unrelated to notary.
Yeah, actually, it's all at Notary Educators LLC. This book is also. I just have everything over there as one stop. So when you click over there, it'll take you right to the Amazon link. So it is in the description box, though. It is. Yes, it is. I had to think about that. It's in the description box. Yep.
So
Yep.
Amia says regarding Ron, check with your state to see which platforms they allow. Yep. That is if they have a preference, then research, make it make sense.
Yes,
That's very
Lord.
true.
You will be broke doing Ron. I'm telling you, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
mad if you ever heard of it.
So Ladero says, I didn't say this because I'm not financial advisor. If you're not making towards 30K for your business, a LLC is not needed immediately. It's there for liability protection, not having one.
Correct.
Ladero
I'm
says,
like
don't.
you, girl. You don't have to just start spending money. LLCs are very expensive in some states. Now, Georgia's only $100. What is it? 100, 125.
100, yeah.
But Cali was like 800, right?
Yep. No, yeah. Yep. Cali was really expensive.
Yeah. So you don't just go popping off getting LLCs and you don't even know if you want to do the business yet, right? You haven't stamped one paper, but you just spent $800 on the LLC. That's going to make me mad.
And we did mention that won't stop you from taking write-offs. Deborah
Correct.
says, thank you for answering the state-approved course question because I couldn't find one when I Googled it for the state of Texas. You're welcome.
No, if you want training, we are more than happy to help you at Notary Educators. We train all
Yeah.
50
We've
states.
had quite a few people from Texas.
We have, and I was going to say, check out our student reviews and the playlist on my YouTube channel because we got students from all across the country that have taken our courses. And right there on Notary Educators too is two review videos there, live students, real life people. So check it out. Next.
Amia says, in Maryland, new notaries now have to take a course and test. I believe it's just basic notary stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
No state has a real training that you have to they just don't. And it's really unfortunate because it kind of leaves a notary in a bad spot. But that's okay because guess what? Notary Educators is here to help you.
We got you.
We got you.
So Terry said, yes, Angela, it is. And Terry, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about.
Ladero said they probably want that $500 to be spent on ads. Yeah, that's what Angela said.
Oh, he said that you have to spend $500 to get the $500 ad credit.
What?
So you're not really getting anything for free.
Oh, you have to spend $500. They'll give you $500.
Yeah. So Popcorn and Wine says she's in California. I love that Popcorn and Wine. I'm sorry. When I first saw it, I'm like, I really like that. So Renee Reddick says, did I hear you say Ron is not allowed in Georgia? Is it allowed in Ohio? Can I notarize business documents for my grown daughters that live in those states? I live in Texas. Ron is not in Georgia.
Ron is not in Georgia.
Mm-mm.
So if you're a Ron notary, you can usually notarize for all states.
Right.
So yes, even though Georgia's not Ron, if I went on your Ron platform with my Georgia document, you can notarize my Georgia document. And then there too, still be cautious because there are some states that do not accept back a Ron document. So it's a whole lot of this. Ron is a whole thing, y'all.
Yeah.
So that's why we always say be cautious and read your handbook on that.
So you live in Texas and you want to know, can you notarize documents for your grown daughters that live in those states? So does Texas have Ron? I can't remember.
Yes, Texas is Ron. I think it is.
And so like Kim said, you have to be careful of what documents you're notarizing anyway and make sure that it's accepted by whoever you need the notary for.
And not to mention your family, that raises a whole nother can of worms there. So check your state law first, but normally it's not recommended that you notarize for your family. Again, we're just going to put that disclaimer out here. And normally that is not recommended. Check your state because your state may say, hey, it's okay as long as it's not this or as long as it's not that. So your handbook will be very specific.
Right.
If you're in one of our training classes, then we'll cover that for whatever state you are in. So
Melita says, Angela, did you read the information in the I-10? I did, Melita. I read that before you sent it to me, and it was a whole bunch of stuff. I really can't do it. I really can't do that. I really can't do it. It's something you can do for it's a whole, we'll talk about that on another live because it's a whole bunch of stuff. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Nia Monique says, if you receive government assistance, you can order a free phone, unlimited data. They have iPhones, Android, and just SIM cards, something for you to start out with if you want a separate phone. Oh, that's good information for people who can use it.
Yes, that's a game changer. So
all things Nata Jean in the house.
California.
She said, I'm late. I had to go to Secretary of State. I will watch the playback. Yep, watch the playback.
Good to see you, though.
Oh, Abia said have bundles and individually.
Okay, I'm going to get that bundle set up, guys. In the next few days, I'm going to get the bundle set up.
Popcorn and Wine says, I'm sorry, she's going to get the bundle set up, you guys.
I'm going to get the bundle. I'm going to do it.
And you can do the 3, and then you can do the 5, and then you can do the separate.
Why does you got to do all that?
I said you.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, no. So what I will put together is the bundle for all 5 of the courses. So there's no way for me to put this one and this one. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not going to even act like I'm going to do that because I don't have time, and it's just not a business. No, I don't get that many requests for me to try to take. It's a lot.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no. So I'll do the 5, and then you'll have to individually pick the rest. Yeah, it's right. I don't know what people need or want. There's no way for me to put the right combination.
Because they may want these and not that one. They may want this one and not that one. I see.
No. So it's only 5 courses, guys. So I will create one bundle for all 5. I will do that. But
Right.
the rest of it, I'm so sorry because again, you only want 3, right? So I don't even know what combination of 3 you want.
That's true.
Yeah,
So what can I work on while I wait for my notary test results? Popcorn and Wine wants to know what can she work on.
just to get some training. Start watching videos. Watch my
Mm-hmm.
channel. I have over 200. Just kind of just play around with my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Again, over 200 does give you an idea what to look for when you go out
Right.
there, what the experience is going to be like. That's what I would recommend. Don't start buying a lot of stuff.
So that's what I couldn't think of, you guys. iPostal and Regis have virtual address. Thank you guys, Ladero and the Facebook user. Deborah says, I got this. I've already signed up to take a one-on-one with Angela. I have no doubts that you ladies are a team for learning how to become a notary. I talked to Deborah last week. Thank you for the compliment too.
Yes, we appreciate it. Let me hit Facebook, Angela. So Sharon says, that's correct, Kim. Ron, notarizing must be extremely careful, especially if you're related to the party that's requesting notarizing. It's against the Florida law. So again, yes. Aisha, thank you for dropping that tip about iPostal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's in Facebook, both of them. So yeah, we're
Yep.
going to be very careful about doing anything for our family. You do not want to lose your commission.
Right.
We got this one more question.
Yep. Jason, hi ladies. I was wondering if it's worth hiring someone to optimize my Google My Business page and website. I know how important fresh content, keywords, and SEO is important for web presence.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have your Google My Business set up, check with Alexis, do the intake on her, click her Google on our website, and get with her. She's very good at that.
Yeah.
We have
So
one more.
I do
Go ahead,
have 4
Kim.
videos also on Google My Business, 4 or 5 also. So you can check those out for free to see if that can help you maximize. If not, like Angela said, Alexis would be more than happy to assist you with one of her sessions.
Right.
Dimitri said, can we make a recommendation for bundles like general notary, apostille, loan signing, and the popular services? So I probably could bundle, and again, it just makes the site look so crazy, Dimitri. I probably can add, like, for example, I usually recommend people take the Notarize like a Pro and the Build Your Business together, right? So that would be 2. Or the top 3 to really build your business would add the general notary. So that 3 would go together. But Angela's course is not recorded. That's a live training or in person. We don't have loan signing out
And
yet.
loan
It's coming.
signing.
Yeah, and the apostille course online is coming. So, Dimitri, I'm trying. I'm that person. I try to make it happen, but again, I'm just not seeing that bundle right now. I'm gonna work on it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna process it the next couple of days. All right. What else we got?
That's it.
So that was somebody from Facebook just hopped on. Let me say hey right quick.
Oh,
Who is that? I don't. Oh, let me refresh. Hold on, because you gotta refresh on Facebook.
thank you guys for showing up tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, check out the replay. Again, all courses right now are on sale. Coupon code STAMP, STAMP. I am going to work on trying to bundle. Angela's going to continue to work on our stills. And guys, as always, it's our pleasure to answer all of your questions for you. And we would love to be a part of your notary journey. Okay.
And
Until
the
next
question, let me answer this one, Alexa, Nicole. Go on our Notary Educators website, notaryeducatorsllc.com, and click on the Google icon to get an appointment with Alexis. So it's on our website, notaryeducatorsllc.com. Click on the Google icon box, and then you can get in touch with Alexis.
Get that last one too. Disney Cindy.
Oh, Disney Cindy. Hi, all at Deborah Jones in California. All persons seeking appointment as a notary public must satisfactorily complete a Secretary of State approved 6-hour course of study prior to appointment.
And we actually have California students, Miss Deborah, Miss Disney, because again, even though they have that course, it just doesn't give you what you need real life. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So
Right.
again, everything
We've had quite a few California students.
Yeah, quite a few. So I'm gonna let Angela take it out, and we're gonna let y'all get on with y'all night. Angela.
Thank you guys so much. Of course, it's always, our pleasure to be with you on Monday nights. We really appreciate you guys' support, and we thoroughly enjoy getting with you on Monday night mentor to answer your questions. So you guys enjoy the rest of your week.
Yes. Take care, guys. Until next
Bye.
time.